changed my mind at 32, changed it again at 33. I used to think I had to know exactly who I ought to be. I made a list of all my flaws, it was getting rather long. I crossed out half of them one night and figured I was doing fine. I said I'd never leave this town, then packed my bags by afternoon. I swore I'd never fall for fools. Well, I've been wrong about that too. I've made mistakes, I've made a few. I've lost some things I thought I'd never lose. But somewhere between the wrong and right, I learned to like the woman in my life. I've got my demons, let them stay. They've got nothing new to say. They know my stories, know my name, but they don't get to run the game. I've been foolish, I've been free, I've been everything but easy. And if that's the price of being me, I keep my demons company. I've disappointed people, sure, I've disappointed me. I said goodbye when I should have stayed, stayed when I should have left the scene. I've trusted people far too much, then trusted no one at all. I've built a castle out of pride and watched the whole thing fall. I used to need somebody else to tell me I was doing fine. These days I pour myself a drink and say, darling, you're all right. I've been too proud, I've been too kind, I've lost my way and found it in my own time. I don't need to rewrite the past. Some things were never meant to last. I've got my demons, let them stay. They've got nothing new to say. They know my stories, know my name, but they don't get to run the game. I've been foolish, I've been free, I've been everything but easy. And if that's the price of being me, I keep my demons company. I don't wake up every morning trying to become brand new. I've got a few old habits that I rather like, don't you? I've got scars beneath my lipstick, a little trouble in my smile. I've got questions without answers I've been carrying for a while. And maybe I'm not finished, maybe I never will be, but I wouldn't trade the woman I become for who I used to be. So call me complicated, call me stubborn if you please. I've been called 100 things by people who don't know me. I don't owe an explanation for every road I've taken. Some were wrong and some were right, some were beautifully mistaken. I've learned to leave the door unlocked, but choose who walks inside. I've learned that being on my own is not the same as being lonely. I've got my demons, let them stay. They've got nothing new to say. They know my stories, know my name, but they don't get to run the game. I've been foolish, I've been free, I've been everything but easy. I've made peace with what I see. When I look back at me, I got my demons, that's alright. They can sit there for the ride. I've got a life I wanna live, and I've got plenty left to give. So let them whisper, let them be. They've been around long enough to see I keep my demons company, but they don't keep company with me. I don't need to be forgiven, I don't need to be understood. I've made peace with being human, and honestly, I'm doing pretty good. Mm-hmm.